Hey guys, there is something that I need to talk about, and it's really important, and it's not voluntary. It is actually requested by my fellow subscriber named King of Little Big Planet, formerly known as Sackboy OWO, and this is really serious, guys. So, here's what he said. Yesterday, he commented on my video of my Willamette Valley Part 1 rail fanning video, and he said, "Hey Catropolis, I need your help with something." So the other day, my mother burned my stepfather's belongings, and knowing him, he might put the blame on me for it, and if he does, then I'm scared that he will burn my sack boys. If he did that, then Shai would be very mad. And there's another thing I'm worried about too. So basically, back in 2020, before I met Shai, I was actually wrongfully punished for something that wasn't even my fault. So basically, what happened was that his stepbrother was at his house, and the entire time he was there, he literally kept bullying and torturing him for fun. He sat on him, hit him, pushed him, and even threw his Sackboy plushies in the garbage. And what's worse was that when he told his stepfather about it, he thought that he was lying, even though he was not. He assumes that his son was only saying that I was lying just so I could get in trouble. It was at that night, and he got his computer taken away, and his stepfather bleep with a stick. And no, he didn't tell any lies to him. Actually, his stepbrother was the one who did these things, but of course, poor King of Little Big Planet is the one getting in trouble when he did absolutely nothing. What he's saying is that this memory came to his mind just 2 days ago, and it just won't leave him alone. He needs serious help with this, as this bad memory won't leave, and it's keeping him from sleeping at night. Also, this happened before he met his current girlfriend, Shy Girl 45, so she couldn't help him because they've never met yet during that time. Then today he gave me an update saying that those bad memories that he mentioned yesterday are stuck in his head and they won't leave. Literally, they won't leave him alone. He doesn't know how many hours of sleep he lost because of this, but last night he did not get a good night's sleep because of all these terrible memories. They really hurt him so much. And he says, "Why must every single day of my life be filled with abuse or drama? Just why? You really gotta help me." And he says, "Just why must everyone be so rude to me all the time?" So, I am addressing that King of Little Big Planet, formerly known as Sackboy OWO, he is experiencing symptoms of PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. Why it's called post-traumatic stress disorder is because we're talking about a mental health condition right after a situation that's severely overwhelming, and it's so overwhelming that it can disrupt a person's sense of safety and how they see the world. The core is that his trauma is so profound that it negatively affects the way he functions in everyday life. And when I say disorder, I mean it's a condition that's affecting his ability to fulfill his life in some way or another, which is dramatically impacted by all that he's been through. Sounds like he is experiencing PTSD symptoms like intrusive memories. The other two are avoidance and changes in reaction. And these are symptoms that can last for more than a month or more than a year. It can last for several years. The good news is that PTSD is treatable and recovery is possible. So I would suggest that King of Little Big Planet ought to see his doctor or mental health professional to give him assessment or diagnosis to see if he truly does have symptoms of what I described. So he really needs to seek therapy and get supportive networks as much as possible. And he's really hoping that one day he can marry his girlfriend, Shy Girl 45, so that they can start a new life and build a new family, a better one. King of Little Big Planet needs to move out of his current location and move to a new place where he can feel safe again and have a better support system. Because his stepfather, he's evil. And he should be nowhere near him. And he needs to talk to a therapist. Find a therapist. An officially licensed and well-trained therapist for him to talk to and to help him overcome such trauma. He feels like he can't do it by himself. He also needs both medical and mental health assistance. He is still hurting so bad, and the pain is hard for him to bear with. It's just so big. It's so big that it's out of his control. King of Little Big Planet, don't hesitate to seek professional help. You can't do this alone. You really, really need help so bad. The pain is too big. You need trustworthy people to help you treat it and help you recover from it so you can get back to normal, everyday life. And hopefully you can marry Shy Girl 45. And one last word. Your stepfather needs to be in jail. And I mean locked up behind bars. For all the horrible stuff he's done to you, you need to file a restraining order against him so that under court of law that he cannot make any more contact with you. He is just done for good. King of Little Big Planet, this is serious. You are experiencing symptoms of PTSD, and those can be treated. Don't hesitate to make an appointment to talk to your primary care professional or mental health professional. You really need therapy so bad. Guys, King of Little Big Planet still feels sick on the inside, and he needs to get better. He needs to seek mental health and medical help ASAP.